Hey guys, welcome to a brand new video to the channel. So today is Friday, which only means one thing. Welcome to Marketwatch. In terms of updates this week, we have the brand new quest beneath Scarab Sands, which was launched on Monday. I do think this is kind of linked to the new Scarab Slayer monster. Not looked at it and definitely not done the quest, so maybe we'll do a little video on that and any releases or monster-based stuff as in terms of a reward. But apart from that, other things to mention, the Golden Gnome Awards, the nominations are now open. So if you guys do enjoy any content, if you wanted to, you can vote for me for that as well if you are inclined and if you do enjoy the content as well. But if you are enjoying the videos, please make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. And without further ado, because we are here for one thing and one thing only, let's jump into the Runescape 3 Grand Exchange price rises and price falls for this week, where we look through any money-making methods, investments, or ways to make a little bit more profit than normal. So starting with the price rises, the Wood Spirit is up now, 9.1k. Again, still continuing its rise, and we might see a couple of others further down as well. But yeah, 9k for just a Wood Spirit, very nice there. Cerosian Insignia, 9.8k for that. That seems to be like the Archeology sets, which will probably be pushed this week. Again, for a non-members Archeology item, 9.8k is really, really good money, like very good. Molten Glass continues its big bounce, 384 GP each. Obviously, we did a video related to bomb vials. That profit might not be as good now, but if we have another double XP announced over the next couple of weeks, which I do think we're going to get one towards the back end of Feb, maybe early March, bomb vials will be in demand and the prices will go up as a result. We have Springs on the way back up, 2.8k there, not too bad. Obviously, any sorts of cosmetics, we're just sort of walking past as well. Wyvern Bones on the way back up, 4.9k each. I do think these have got more scope. Again, I've always made it known that I've got like a decent-ish stock of Wyvern Bones. I just think they're too cheap with the fact that you can use them in super prayer potions, you can use them as a way to make profit and easy sort of Herblore XP. I think they're really undervalued for that anyway. But they're on the way up, 4.9k, still pretty cheap in my eyes, but again, it's nice to see them back up in rising. Silverhawk Feathers, 2.9k each, just about to approach the 3k mark. A Willow Wood Spirit, 12.4k there, and a Bone Rune is 425 GP each. We have Soul Runes is 776, a Wine of Sorrow now on its way back up, 30k each, which is pretty nice to see. It'll make those God Grape runs even better GP, and Wine of Sorrow now is linked to a lot of boss drops. And also, I found out the other day, the Grace of the Elves, so you can get Wines of Sorrow from the spirits as well. Acadia Logs continuing to come back, 1.2k there, pretty nice. We have a Steel Bar just under 3,000 coins each. Onka Emeralds, 737 GP each. We have Lantern Incense Sticks, just over 20k each. These have rose a bit, and they are very nice if you have the ability to make them quicker with the Quick Sense from the Garden of Alcarid, where you can go and do your herb farming. Dwarf Weed Seeds, 1.8k each, and something to note really is the Dwarf Weed Seeds and Herb Seeds to a point are just starting to creep up in price. Like, definitely want to keep an eye on. Obviously, they're still so cheap anyway, because they've been absolutely blitzed for a number of drop tables, but it's nice to see they're slowly starting to creep up anyway. Cadmium Red now, 11,000 coins each. Magic Notepaper, 667. We have Impious Ashes, it's 761 GP each. Iron Ore, 1.2k, which is actually a pretty decent price. Dinosaur Bones, 20.7k. Serenic Scales, 13.3. Subjugation, all as terms of one set. The price is pretty much anchored to each other, 5.1 mil per piece. And we have the Acadia Frames, a nice little jump up there, 76.6k. We have Ancient Viz at 2.6. We have the Bomb Vial along with the Molten Glass now up to 2.2k. A Regin Chomper is 346 GP each. And we have the Overload Ingredient set 97.7k each. A little bit of a sort of flavour of either people are moving into like topping up on PVM supplies, or what I think is actually happening is maybe a couple of people have caught on that it's getting a bit close to a double XP being announced, especially with the Overload Ingredient set. It's just a bit odd to see it have that much of a big bump up. We've kind of missed a sort of chance of cheap overloads. 88.6k was a pretty good price though, so yeah, they're now 97.7. Everlight Silver Roll, we mentioned this maybe last week or the week before, it was crashing and then I think it went a bit too far. So it's just bounced up back over 10k. Again, a very important Archeology material is Everlight Silver Roll, so that was always going to do that anyway. Extreme Magic, 10.6k. We have a Lava Titan Pouch, 16.7. So that actually puts a pretty decent price on the charms. I think that's an Obsidian charm, but Yeah, pretty decent for a Lava Titan pouch. We have Tertius keys, 115k. A Dry Gold Longsword, 28.8 mil. Onyx bolts weirdly continuing their price rise. They did spike again. They went up very, very low, but they've spiked again. Just over 6.8k. At this point, it's not worth actually alching them, in my opinion. I just think there's better things around. This is where you want to buy the bolts. When it gets to around 6k, normally you can pick them up a little bit cheaper if you put like a long-term buy offer in the exchange. That's what I do for mine and top them up every now and then. The Aurora Santa Hat 2.6 bill, although I'm sure it's a lot more. Cretonium ore 18.4k. The Shard of Genesis up as well. Again, an item we've not seen rise in a little while. And then we've got the Scripture of Hermes, and we have the Zamorak Hasta kind of thing, 220k there. Bit of a weird one this week. It's nice to see the subjugations come back. It's sort of in price and it's on its way back up. There's a couple of items dotted around here where, again, maybe people are stocking up for double XP, maybe people are just buying supplies, but Overload's going up as a result of the Extreme Magic, a couple of Herblore secondaries, a couple of herbs, all starting to push up, which is good. We have some Archeology items, Cadmium Red, Certain Insignia, Everlight Silver Ore on the way back up, which we like to see because it means that caches in certain spots for Archeology are worthwhile. Bone Rune going up, again, it's still got quite a long way to go to where it was. Is nice. And again, those Wyvern Bones for me, again, I'm considering playing 7-day Bond again. And one of the things I'd probably look at is picking up quite a substantial stack of Wyvern Bones, crushing them myself, and then making the Super Prayer Potions for XP and GP as well. But that's price rises. Again, pretty mid. We're sort of settling down into a bit of a nice like thing. We've had such a long period of volatility and things going up and down. We're just kind of ticking along. Now, we've still got quite a lot of things which are crashing in terms of like overrides and tokens and stuff. So we'll try and jump through it a little bit quicker than normal. The Eternal Magical Wood Spirit now 18.5k. That has still got a long way to go. Oak Wood Spirit's down 4.7k there. Mithril Bar 2.8k and Orichalcum Bar 11.5k there. Bit sad, but what I would say is, obviously we've done quite a few videos on Orichalcum Bars, Orichalcum Mining, and all the stuff related to that as well. They will go back up to that price at some point. All the smithing supplies and the bars at the minute have such a repetitive sort of style where they'll both go up and down continuously and rotate. And it's not just Orichalcum, I'm talking Orichalcum, Necronium, Bainite, and also Elder Rune. But they have massive periods of going up and down. So yes, the Orichalcum bar is going down. Yes, it's going to be less profit. But probably over the next couple of weeks, it will bounce and it will go up again. And then in the meantime, Necronium, Bainite, or Elder Rune, that will go up. And then once it sort of rotates around to Orichalcum going back up, they'll probably go back down then. And again, this is why I like Marketwatch, because we can pick out times and trends and maybe we can invest and flip or pick a time to go and focus on those supplies and make the most money out of it as well. The Glorious Bar is 7.3 mil, Whir Galley Seeds 1.1k, Magic Wood Spirit 943, Uncut Ruby 446, we have Vibrant Energy 382, Primal Arrow is 479, Greater Ritual Candle and Regular Ghostly Ink there, both on the way down and a little bit substantial as well, 10% is quite big. Scrimshaw of Aggression, 940k each. We have the Eternal Magical Logs, 4.1k. Elder Rune Hatchet is 99.6. A Traveler's Necklace, 16.9k. Again, I always say that the Opal and Jade jewellery, if you can time it right, can make you huge profit. And again, that's a lot of GP for making a very low level crafting item. Felt and animal furs, again, some of the Archeology items which you will use quite often on occasion, especially the animal furs if you're doing Bandos sets. They're on their way down. Bolts of Cloth 968. We have the Hypno One's Focus at 2.3 mil. Very odd that's dropped, considering like I imagine it to be exceptionally higher than that. So that's just a grand exchange problem, I imagine. Mud Runes 1.8k each. The Spirit Runes, I think they rose last week. They're on the way back down, 130 GP each. Earth and Clay, 2,000 coins each. And that's getting to the point now where that's quite cheap, especially like the Bandos items, when they rise up as a set, that can be a really good one to buy in terms of the soil. And do Sith Soil at the bank, and you're going to pick up some decent GP doing that as well. Clean Ranar on the way down, 2.6k. A Grimy Quam up to 3.6k. And we've got a Mithril Grapple, 6.3. Apart from that though, pretty random and dead items. Nothing really we'll consider like massively impacting skilling or anything like that. But yeah, in terms of price rises and price falls, again, a bit of a dead week. Price rises still has a bit more hope than price falls though, because there are some items dotted around which seem to be very good investments or paving the way to what's going to happen in terms of price rise and price falls in the next couple of weeks. Again, I imagine archaeology items, it seems that the Zerosian set has a bit of a push at the minute. The Insignia, the Ancient Viz on the way back up as well. And yeah, it seems to be a decent time to hop in and do some AFK skeletals as well. Been doing an awful lot of either low-level money-making videos this month and also AFK skilling methods this month. I think one's either coming out over the weekend or on Monday. I hope you guys are enjoying them. If you've got any suggestions of other things you want to see, make sure to drop them in the comments. Let me know. Send me a message, whether it's on Twitter or in the comments, and I'll make sure to reply to you guys as well. I need to get back on top of that, so apologies if I've missed a couple of comments. I've been very, very busy trying to keep on top of videos at the minute. Thank you guys so much for your support lately. It really, really does mean a lot. But I'm going to wrap it up there. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys very soon in the next video.